Okay. No volume. Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me now? Sound check. Can you hear me? Am I clear? Confirm the sound. Confirm the sound. It was on mute. The sound should be coming through now. Yes. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. Mulishani. Muchwangi si chaba mobuga buti no bantu mwadibiha buti mokala buti mwachoma bwanji mudingahi. The volume is back. It was on mute. Ba Franklin Tembo, ba Toela, good to see you. Ba Felix, Muli Uli, Victor Msenge, in the Biu. Lete Nidiash, guys. I have no topic today. Let's just hang out today. Join in. I'll add you. If for security reasons you don't want to show your face, just be in a dark room. Mufale fiama gogo. But Brian Sipatu. Oh man, the Zambia, my country. You know, like if I am like I'm in a different time zone. So ndabuga mahumina kulibiriga. Yonse ndabuga mahumina kulibiriga. Cha ndemu jangu sunandira mwanyi uzambio. Chiwahi mwani. Mwani vude. Do you hear what I just said in Tonga? Ndabuga lyonse cause mebondirimu different time zone. Some of you yesterday mwari kundambira chigoyogone. So good morning time ogunoga. You should know your mother where she is, mwebana. Most of you here mudiwana. So mwede wuhiba nyine nkwabede. Mebe kondi bede guno. I am in a different time zone. So oguno nibwaja mahumina. Oguno mahumina luchelo kuno kwanu kikakusisa nkona busa kwanu koni nzina. So what I'm saying ati bwaja lyonse kulibiriga lyonse bwaja mahumina kulibiriga tyande mujangu ya chitanagu munziguri buti. You know, forever ikara kuno kuchalo, and we are in tune with what is happening in Zambia. Every time we wake up, we are so worried that like I am worried to turn on my phone to see what's happening in Zambia. Now I just actually switch off my phone so I can get sleep. So ndabora masigu ndirajita switch on my phone wabika a flight mode so that I can have a peaceful sleep. You know, otherwise mahumina tobuga kulibiriga. So niboja it's almost lunch time ogudu. Mewa Zambian. Miho yonse ya Mzambian dirambaula. Nabulela slozi, nabulela skua, nijibe mbandirambaula. Ichaku East Sib anono atshani. Pangono chaku chipata sini ziva maningi but ni much to understand na kukamba, you know. I speak also a bit of Lunda. I used to speak Lunda when I was young. Mudingahi, I was very fluent in Lunda, but that is many years ago. But I can understand a few words in Lunda. Mudingahi, Nukweta, you know, Kumadiki, whatever, Kaonde, a little bit. So I am a Zambian. That is my tribe. So anyway, I'm just here to chat what happened today. We saw when I woke up, I saw the media being allowed to the airport by the police. They had a guided investigation, whatever. But yeah, you know what? I'm just tired of this whole thing. Let the police investigate. It has happened. It has happened. We just wish, you know, as Zambians, let's just come together. As Zambians, let's be patriotic. when such things happen of national interest, let us be patriotic. Let's not start pulling each other here. APF did this, UPND, you are doing this, don't blame the government, chatire na chatire. No. No. So we are here to say, I just want to encourage all of us to be patriotic. I don't know who's calling me now. Let me see who's calling me. Okay. Sorry. So I'm saying that let us be patriotic, guys. Yeah. I lived in Ikelenyi. I lived in Ikelenyi. I went to Kaleni Primary School. So I am a Zambian. I know almost every corner of Zambia. The only part of Zambia I've not been to is Eastern. But I've been all the provinces except Eastern. So next time I come to Zambia, I have to go to Mfuwelod or something. I have to go east. Because the wise men came from the east. And it is true, guys. Don't just, like, there are a lot of wise people. Even our president, young people, there are a lot of wise people who come from the east. And I've never been to the east. So my agenda is to go to the east. Share, guys. Share. We are here. We are all Zambians. We are, right now, what is happening in the country is a national issue. So it's not everything that is politics, guys. It's not everything that is politics. Sometimes we have to live above politics. That is my message to you, everyone watching here. I know some of you, your fingers, they are burning to accuse me in the Udewakwa Edgar Lungu. You know what? To be honest with you, I'm gonna be crude right now. Anyway, I'll reserve my comments. I'm not gonna go there. But what I can say is, let us be patriotic today, politics aside. Politics aside, let us look at what is happening in the country. The whole world is watching. The whole world is watching. Follow, like, share, come in and speak your mind. Let us just share how you feel about the whole situation. Germany in the Biu, Basera Mulishani, Wachipoya Mulishani. Yes. You are free to join in and share how you feel about the whole situation. Myself, I just want to say, let's be patriotic as Zambians, and I just want to comment on some comments which people were saying that I should not blame the government. This is a crime. But I just want to say, if presidential aides are involved in a scandal, if any high-ranking government official are involved in a scandal, then it becomes a government scandal, you know. So we cannot mince our words, you know. We cannot call a spoon a spade. We are going to call a spade a spade. So if a government official is involved, not only a government official, a presidential aide is involved in a scandal, it becomes a government scandal. Whether you like it or not, stop denying it. The people who are involved in this scandal, they are presidential aides, people who rub shoulders with the president. Andrew Kamanga Mulishani, honored to have you. Esther Banda, good to have you as usual. Share, guys. So here we are just talking about, for me, I just want to say, like, these people, they are coming on my page and telling me this is not a government scandal. It is a government scandal. It is the writing is on the wall. That's why they are even protecting the people. Why do you think the minister was withholding the name of the people? Why? So, if a presidential aide is involved, these are the people who are rubbing shoulders with the president, then it is a government scandal. A presidential aide, a bomber. The president, a bomber, they form government. The president forms the government, right? And in his government, he has presidential aides. Now, if the presidential aides are involved in a scandal, then it becomes a government scandal. You see what I mean? We cannot call ni scandal yakwa nani, yakwa kada is just a person who is in that scandal. The person who is in that scandal is a presidential aide appointed by the president, rubbing shoulders with the president. So then it becomes a government scandal. And all eyes in the whole world are looking in this case. They are watching. To make matters worse, the planes were packed in VIP. The president is the commander-in-chief of all the forces in Zambia. If a plane is parking in the presidential hangar of VIP, the president is aware. He is the commander-in-chief. So it is a government scandal. We are not going to sugarcoat anything. The president might not be involved, yes. The president might not be involved because the president is a busy man. He has other things to do. But he entrusts people around him. Those are presidential aides. They know where the president sleeps. They are brushing shoulders with the president, the presidential aides. So the president might not be involved in this scandal, but it is a government scandal because people working in his government are involved. So it's a government. But Jacob, so there is no presidential aide involved. So who are those people? Who are those people on a Zambian whistleblower? One of them has a Zambian diplomatic passport. One of them, I think, has a post on the tourist board. She was appointed by the president. So what is that? They are still close to the president. So who were those people arrested? But Jacob, don't bring praise singing here. Let's just look at facts as they are. I said in the beginning, mutabori ano kukujita praise sing mo wabasi andenge. Sunu magani ya kukujita praise sing ngamwasi ya gunganda. Sunu tuamba patriotism. Chetu amba wasunu. Gatu ayamaga na jitika Muzambia are matters of national interest. Tahimaga na gwambati udipiyo fololo UPND. No. Gatu amba boma simpa agwaleza. Agwa Jesus masimpe ngetu yandawa. Akushinga abantu mabata. Uwabirira magani ngomutahi kamuhirega basa. Moha basi yandenge. Kamo ndirimi wenyi nyobo basi yandenge jonsa wa peji kugwabirira magani yonse yendamba kuhigwabirira chemuzumana kugwabirira magani chi my wife mugahundambia ati my wife but every day mulanditukira peja nyobo basi yandenge every day kugwabirira magani Chenda muambira nyobo matonga kuti be patriotic. I'm sure nyobo my husband basi andenge. You have a political future. You want to have a political future in Zambia. Tegai nyobalumi. Mulayanda political future mu Zambia utegwa 10 years from now, 20 years from now, ingamo imini na kuba president olo member of parliament bantu nga bamilanga. If you are patriotic, so chetu ambawa basi andenge gatuba patriotic, taguya kuwabirira kwamba boma simpe makani mbwabedde komana. Abaya abantu mbubajatide mu mirandu imwe. Some of them, they were appointed by the president. So if they are appointed by the president, nishi mulandu ngungu government scandal. Because abantu bali mu mirandu way, they are brushing shoulders with the president. So it becomes a government scandal. But anyway, hejisaja kwamba mwandi gamwamba no bantu aiba mnanza kubulela mbulele nikautwa nikabala ma comments amina landeni ngana mkwata maliashi. I am going to read your comments, but I just came here to just hang out with you and just see what is happening. Yes, and this is what we are saying, to say why are they protecting some people? Ina pilot uliuli. Yes, bachanda Oswald ngo state house is scandal biye. Oh no mama chikamoneka mupole mwandini. Munafala mask COVID yalisa. Wear a mask hokomuli. Baobeti mocherwa baobeti ndali wambira ba blue benu basiyandenge gwe batanu apeje magani ngatwamba sunita ai magani ya PA follow UPND magani ya patriotic Zambians moha twalumba batata uti namu yanda wamba ola magani ama PF card gamu ya kupeje imbi so swebwano twamba bo masimpe hintu ijitigide ouya ijitiga gutegwa. Some of the people mahinamwi sheba yasisila chihi iwe ga Patricia ndwega kada iwe muya kunyonyola tumuhyobo we no butonga nyobonyoba kada chemuzuma nina kukwabirira magani nani into masimpe hiliri bwenyi black and white mula kwabirira you are destroying the legacy of your tribe. Zambia is a bigger country. Zambia chisiji pati maningi. So nyoma tonga chendi milomba. Gamwamba masimpe not kuwabirira muntu because mushobo wenu. Mutani kuwabiriri muntu ologu wabirira baye chechi mulandu mbatonga. Baye chechi bali jisi life yenu. Some of you mulibana mwene dekuba ma future leaders from Southern Province. Now utigamu onse muntu ula yamba HH governance kumutugira. Andi bantu batugira mbatonga. Nyebo tonga nyebo chemuzumani nali onse kutugira muntu. Muntu ula yamba HH kumutugira. Na mutugi chinche mutugiri dabantu. Because Zambia is a democracy. Guti na muntu ula muyanda olubiya kumwambira. Na HH mula muyanda. Two things. Na mula yanda HH. Alimu na mula yanda future yenu. Political career, even your future. As Zambians. Basa gatuimini na masimpe. Omana. Tutani kukwabirire HH because of muhyobo wesu. Mula linyonganya future yenu bia. Chendina wamba no mazuba. Everyday wambira no batonga. Gatwimina masimpe nyo batonga. You are destroying the future of Tongas in Zambia. Because yaguwola 2026 election. If you just say you are Tonga, Batonga, balari yanda mwanti. Arimu tabayandi Mazambians. This is what is coming to you. Tongas, if you don't know, if you don't change, you have no political career. You are killing your political careers, you Tongas. Namwambira siyandenge obola wamba kwa watayagale gulabaliga siyandenge. Alimu mwemba walo otaliga gulabaliga. Pe munyago obola kakasimbi kitana nkaniga simbi agalo gataliga malabali. Katonga. Basa gatulire mega. Wangu patriotism yandiga. Zambia first. And your future. HH. His future is set. I don't care. You, some of you are young, ambitious people who have the potential to lead Zambia. And you are a Tonga. But if you are not condemning the wrong things of this, of your Tonga president, of our Tonga president, I'm telling you, you are killing your career. Munago yuba mu 2026 because people will come after you. Ndalumba baha musonde mjinwe motu yanda nyubonyo matonga bagudi bachi shinka ba masimpe matonga ba real Tonga bu njetu yanda wa muntu wamba masimpe. I grew up in a Tonga village. I used to go to the village. My uncles, they were credible men. My Tonga uncles were credible men. Anything they call a meeting and they discuss everything. Basa wuli magani ngambola tuambe bamba. Iwo lubi hawa. Yes. Bamubanga. Bamutale mubanga. Problem njetu jisino mbatonga kusupporta wrong thing ngo tribalism njetu ambe awe jitika Mozambique is a national problem. Tahi tribal problem is a national problem jitika Mozambique. So nyewo chomu wabirira national problem mwaipanga tribal problem utaliga kuwabirira it's not the government. It's not the government, but bantu wonse badia they are connected to State House. So how can you say it's not the government? Right there, you are defending a wrong thing. By Manuel Capoyo, they are trying. Balasola, they are trying to divide the country, but they won't manage. They won't manage. But some Bionga, it is God. You know? When you put to shame, Ulufiengo lesatafayo Ulufiengo, that airport has been is something for Zambians to be proud of. It even won an award. And it was called the Massausage Airport. And God shamed them. I'm sorry to say, but God shamed them. Lesatafayo Rufiengo. Abemba balandati mukano bako kweli. Abasungu balandati no sooner had he called the airport to be a rubbish sausage airport then katuishu mwewa nande chisungu achan mulanchita correct. There is one kid who's always correcting my grammar. I tell them that me I'm a retiree, I'm not a student of English. Anyway, so no sooner I don't know, construct that sentence meba but youth if I'm a brain yadikula. No sooner had he called the airport a sausage airport, had a scandal been, you know, a scandal blew up in their face by people from his office, from the State House. Queen Buyana, good to see you. How are you? But Franklin Tembo, this guy is this is our country. Yes. Yes, but Franklin, we just have to encourage each other. You know, our country is full of youths. So let's not insult each other by youth, especially Nova Tonga. I am pleading for you Tonga youths because some of you are very intelligent. And I have a few acquaintances. I am Tonga myself. Ndiri mutonga. Ba mama mbagumapanga ya mazavuga Chikankata district now. But ndamba uti memo ndiri mutonga, and I have come across a lot of young intelligent Tonga men who could have a political career to take Zambia forward. And Uriba Tonga Banji, they inbox me directly. Some of them, some of the people who even send me the information that I talk about, they are Tongas. But there were a few bad eggs. Tonga praise singer, a few of them. For them, they don't know anything wrong in Hakainde. In whatever Hakainde, not Hakainde as a person, but Hakainde as a government. They cannot bring their mouth to condemn anything because it's their tribesmates. And this is the problem. Bao bet tulia mabisi we. Tulalia mabisi. Bao beti I'm Kambo, you know what? I am talking about Tonga because a topic ni yabola kuri mutongo ondire nembela comment gundambirati it is not a government problem, those are just criminals. So chendamba what okay oyo muntu opanga comment yo uijisi ineji Tonga te at it is not a government problem, those are just criminals. But the people who are connected in that scandal, they have ties to State House. But brushing on my shoulders with the president. So, if somebody is working close to the State House is part of government. Isn't that a government scandal? Chendamba. Ingo government scandal. So Chendamba wawuti. Let us call a spade a spade. EU issue ejitigangu government scandal kambo bantu bali involved, they are connected to State House. And the State House is a government. Mohama hangoma. Moha maganayo. But Frank Wupe Mulishan. I don't want to, you know what, Nyoma youth nyebo, gamubuga. Mwende gubuga, kambo himi dale hemu chirira. Yalo haga gomena gale, haga berega gale, bana babo baiya guma higolo out of the country. So we na hangoma iwe ulimwana, olo mwemba ulimwana via ulimwana angu. Your children, my grandchildren, trizungulu twangu, you can't even afford to buy them breakfast. Breakfast, yes, sausage and egg. Olo bacon. Olo mwana alira tiasundi anda pizza. Omubika mumota wa umulira pizza. This is the future we want for you. And their agenda is to impoverish you further. Bamofati mulibuti. Awa inokuyita bo encourage gutegwa bantu abali mutu botoro twagujita praise singing bajirege basa. Gamujirega, let us all be patriotic now. Let us all be patriotic and hold these leaders accountable. Muntu na olubiha kumwambira tawa olubiha iwe. Tahi mbobu. Umuntu ngalufyanya awe te ifi nifi. Ero nomba ndibole kuma kubantu bango kuku Western Province kwa hae. Vahesu kwa hae kafo. And nywe vahesu muchenjere kamuchenjera. Tagu ya following a blindly at Kambo Mutonga. No. United we stand. Let us be united as a country and divided we fall as individuals. United we stand as a country, one tribe. Zambia tawuya gulumbaya bayechechi olo uli munozi olo uli mutonga kapakiwe na mushobo manyi hai bayechechi ufosize kikumubulera kuti awa kichwalo ufosize kichwana. That is the only way Zambia is going to go forward. We have to stand above our tribal affiliations or regional affiliations in national matters. That is what I'm here to say today. Because I'm tired of uba praising awula lemba ma comment hey gomulega HH. So iwe tonobona HH awa hintu tahiro menyi. Tamuboweni muri blind na muchani. So you are blinded to everything that HH is doing simply because he's your tribe's mate. Shame on you. Chetwamba bia bakawavu sola. If God keeps my life, I will be there with Southern Province campaigning. I will campaign. If I see the day to be alive until 20 whatever, Southern Province, we are going to be there to change. To break the chains of the Tonga people who vote on tribal voting. It has to change. Basi mwendo. I don't hate HH. HH hemuzonde de. Mewona na uri muntu wa campaigning for HH. I was one of the people who campaigned for HH. But I hate the poverty that is in Zambia. I hate that HH has no heart for the people. I hate all the lies that HH did. So nye watamuwenyi ma lies aba HH. Tamuwenyi ati batu beja. You the one who is in denial, who can't tell HH of his mistakes. You are the one who hate him. Nyoba ndambira ati mebondiri muzonde de HH. Ndinywe mumuzonda HH. Because HH mulamubona, he's going into a ditch. Mulamulumbaha. If you love somebody, you see them going into a ditch, you warn them to tell them, don't go that direction, there is a ditch. Utaunki wa uri munyatu ya guluma. But mwema praise singers who claim you love HH. HH is in self-destruction mode and you are busy clapping for him. You are the reason HH is going to fail. Yes. Nyoma praise singer chemulumbanya HH. You are the reason HH is going to fail. Because if this country stood as one, like the way we came to vote and campaigned, we voted as one. It was a collective vote from the entire country. So if the entire country voted as one, we should condemn HH as one. But now we are split as a country. Hintu hivi hirajitiga nyoma praise singa mulamulumba HH. Wala ati umwambire HH ati ulamuzonda HH. Inanga muzondera HH mebo hemuhi. Hemuhi, I don't even know him from yesterday. I don't know HH from tomorrow or yesterday. I just know him as a political candidate to now to Zambian president. How can I hate him? How can I hate HH? You people who are cheering HH in his wrong things are the ones who hate HH. And you are the ones who are going to bring the downfall of HH. You same people praising him. The same way they were fooling him, Balungu. Balungu was fooled. I don't know who's calling me. Balungu was fooled. Bale balumbanya, but he think nothing. Now, if Lungu was told the truth, Lungu would have made changes and Lungu wouldn't have lost power. If Lungu was told the truth by the people surrounding him, Lungu would have changed. And Lungu, I've been told that the ECL actually says that he wished he had listened to social media. Because social media, we were talking and we were telling Lungu what to do. The same thing, the same way we are talking about HH. To say we don't want to be changing presidents. We want just things to Zambia to be better. You know? All these ministers, what is Kabuswe doing? Kabuswe should have been fired already. Sylvia should have been fired already. Total failure in Department of Health. Sylvia should have been fired. Uyua Kulei Batantamashimba should have been fired already. Chushikasanda should have been fired already. Minister of Agriculture enangewa ilefye kale pantwewa lete nsala. Ewa lete nsala. Ba isa shamata bayadia ayashire ba PF ayali mu reserve. That was the beginning of this hunger crisis. Is he selling all the maize that was in reserve? Because if they had kept that maize that was in reserve, another harvest yaisa, right now ngatuleshta no bunga pari 50 kwacha Muzambia. But what did they do? Baleshtisha mataba. Okay, nangu baleshtisha mataba. What are they doing with the money they are getting for them from the sale of Wamataba? Why can't they use that money to subsidize the price of mini meal for Zambians? Anyway, comments guys, nalaya shkwete na mashiwi lelo. ECL was chosen by who exactly? Oh my God. I hear ECL was chosen by Inonge. ECL was chosen by Inonge. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Yep. Tulimuma international scandal. Yeah, before I go, the BlackRock scandal that is happening, the BlackRock protests that is happening in New York. They started on Monday, August 14, and I posted it on my page. So the BlackRock is one of the hedge money companies here in the United States. They're a $1 trillion company. And Zambia has got, I think, 200 and something million debt with them. And they have refused to restructure that debt or to extend payments. So, you know, we have conflicting statements where the president came back and there was a whole parade. Zambia's debt has been restructured, but not really, because we see protests in New York. Americans are protesting to say Zambia has been sold out, you know. BlackRock should cancel Zambian debt. You can read and research more about it. But a lot of people who are naive, again, when I post something, it is a lie. It is a lie. Me, can I manufacture a video and ask people to start protesting? Can I do that? Something that is online. There are protests going on. There are videos all over. People holding placards. Zambia has been sold out. Cancel Zambian debt. It was a big protest, and after the protest, after the march, different speakers came and they talked about challenges Zambians are facing right now. 40% of Zambians can't even afford a meal. 60% of Zambians living below poverty line, Over 60% of Zambians living on less than $2. No social services. They are talking about those things in New York. But when I post that on my page, I'm being accused it's propaganda. Wake up. This is what we are saying. Be patriotic to your own people. The people in New York here, they can protest. But you Zambians need to do their work as well. Zambians need to do their work as well to fight for a better Zambia for themselves. Abasungu balekita samkule bapepeji andati ni propaganda on the chetwamba nobatonga please motusebanya Utinanda lembaji into page yangu. If you are doubting me, just Google it before you make a stupid comment. Hey, moboma basisi mobonwa.
Hey, Mwadia.
Kotuli mwe. William Wandi, my problem
Yeah, I've just come home.
Welcome. I was just like, I don't even know what to do. All these scandals, they are too much for me.
Hey, Mama Pumulo. It's a thunderstorm of things that have been happening in Zambia. I'm glad that you have been on the go about everything that's going on in this country.
I just was like, let me just come on live and chat.
And it doesn't rain, it pours.
Oh my God, it pours. Now I'm praising, I'm praising. So soon that you are praising, and I didn't know Mama take what in your Mama praising as you are. To that cherry, which Mugalo to that cherry.
I can't see your face. I can't see your face. I can't see you.
Okay.
You need to move back.
Let me bring it up.
Yeah.
What about now?
No, I can only see your hat. Your cap.
Maybe I should stand. What about now?
Yeah, now we can see.
Now.
Maybe you must move backwards.
But if I sit up and I'm in it,
yeah, then you can sit. Yeah. What's happening?
What's happening now? Can you see me?
I can't see you when you sit down.
What about now?
Yes, that's better. How are you, my good friend?
Somebody would assist.
Turigabo turaswirira
ma
turaswirira 2026 turaswirira
turi muno kola mwegisunu basisi turi mapanza
turi mu mapenzi
Not mapenzi kumapanza turi mapangaya.
Oh, okay.
You get it?
Yeah, I
get it. The floor is yours. Mina, I've been talking the last 2 days. Today, Mwandi.
Mama Pumulo, Mwandi.
Something but I'm black circles. Couldn't stress.
Yeah. Alala tulanda mwe bantu bakwalesa na ni fish fimbitwala landa po. No mbaba nenu apa ba PF bakakwata rally next week Saturday. Katuishi fika chitika, katuishive, but right now UPND I'm sure apa tabakwetene fya kulanda bale tutuma. Ifintu filefu mafe pambiribiri tutu. Fyonse fya buwelewele fyo bale chitafilefu mafe pambiribiri. Vakateka apa katuishi fyo balaye babantu. Ati bali ku Angola katushinga bale isalirali. Mr. Traveler. Vashechalo kuno amagodi yale pitana fie. Te papa. Mama Pumulo, what did we used to say? Twadirandi pali ama minerals being stolen. They didn't want to believe us until it came out in the open. Protect. You know, he's just protecting all the crooks in his government. All the crooks are being protected.
At Pilato, what's happening to Pilato Naena?
What do you mean, what's happening?
Is he involved? I've seen pictures of Pilato.
I have no idea there, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know, they've been mentioned. You know, those were the blue-eyed boys of HH. Kashin tonse na totwa ishirefye muku tamba muku monapo benga biko.
Nishimu. Nishimu pabuchi. The bees follow the honey, right? At least the bees make the honey. These are just flies. Because the Ishimu, bees make their honey.
Instead of
you know what? Because abantu balila abantu ababombere mwali babika kuwaye ne Jito Kayumba nshamushyo.
Jito Kayumba is the son of Mr. Kayumba with Gary Nkombo's sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, Gary Nkombo's sister is his stepmother, so to say. But I mean, there's a lot of what do you call it, nepotism. For me, I don't mind because nepotism exists in every government. But this man stood on the ground, on a firm ground of, I am going to employ people from the rural area, far. They will just receive a phone call. The educated people who have made it in school, they will just receive a phone call from the rural area to say you have been appointed in foreign service. It has not been the case. It hasn't been the case. Instead of empowering our youth, Sylvia Masewonabo has been implicated in a jetty on the scandal of medicines with Egypt. Fiance number, everything has started to fall down and come out in the open. You know, it's like a leader, Umfweni. This is what really brought Lungu down, you know, because his people were not telling him what was going on. But here is HH, who is being told what is going on. Never mind that, you know, now there is freedom of speech. Everybody is talking. Here we are, Mama Pumulo, we are talking. Surely you think he doesn't listen to all the people talking? He doesn't listen to Tayali, to Queen Cobra, to us, to everyone talking. And in so doing, at least he's picking up one or two things that I'm sure he must be querying to say people are saying this. Is it the truth or not? But in my view, he's just, you know, he's defending his people. His ministers are not working. You find Kabuswe, who is a minister of Kachikani, is it mines, Kabuswe?
You in a Kabuswe?
Hello, you in a Kabuswe? That I want. No man, I agree. Mama Pumulo, now I agree with the Mr. Lushinga. You know, he said it. He told us everything, you know. And now I want to look for that book of Confessions of an Economic Hitman. That book, we have to look for it, Mama Pomolo. Because he says that's where, you know, once we read that book, our eyes will be opened. Most of the things he's told us about are, are coming to reality. A man who doesn't appreciate a national day of prayer, but goes to Israel and starts touching stones. I don't know whether he thinks touching those stones is now getting closer to God. You rubbish your own country's national day of prayer. Israel. Israel.
You
Because
know,
I don't really.
yeah, personally, I think Nick Yonse is for the international space.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
everything. In Zambia, he doesn't care for what is happening in Zambia. He doesn't care if Zambians live or die. If Zambian eating shonkonono or bakoswe, he doesn't care. But
exactly
everything, if you see even what he posts on his page, because he knows the international media, they are following him, he does everything for the outsiders.
Yeah, today he has put a picture of when he was in school. I don't know whether that was university or something. That's a picture he's put, and he's greeting the Zambians, Mwabuka Butima Zambians. You know?
I mean, was saying that Mwabuka Buti, when there's a scandal here, international scandal, and he just blows everything off like there's nothing happening.
Me shocked.
I know.
I said to myself, what Daraba? Is he normal?
Dala is oblivious to reality. But Dala Baba Nene, oblivious to reality. Not to what you left here. And no somebody who only better munyamba baburu batonga. Achi madam, you are a danger to society. I'm a danger to society.
Yeah. You know.
You are danger to society. Are you people who are blindsiding the president and in denial? You are the danger.
You know, everything we were going to say, other people have talked on our behalf. All the pages have talked about it. So we are now going to sound like broken records, repeating exactly what other people have said. But I've reached a point where I think Wadara, he doesn't care. Whether we climb the mountain, we scream, we shout, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. For him, I think he knows the reason why he came on. He may probably just wants his 5 years to finish and that's it. But the biggest thing I ask myself, that is the reason why he does not want to declare his assets. He doesn't want to declare his assets because he knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing, Mama Pumulo. He wants, after 5 years, no, all these things were, I owned them before I became a president. Why doesn't he lead as an example of a leader to say, I have declared my assets? If he's honest and he considers himself as a statesman, let him be the first to declare all his assets. Even if they say it's not necessary, it is necessary for the Zambians. The Zambians have called that he declares his assets. Because number with all these gold scandals, of course he's going to be implicated. You understand what I mean? But if he had declared his assets, then, you know, for me, I don't, as I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but surely a plane gets into your airspace and you claim you don't know about it. A plane lands airport, at the sausage airport. You don't know about it?
He knows it's the commander-in-chief Naimon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He knows. And that is why you see, now they're trying to do damage control. It's too late. Too late to start doing damage control. Uria Belemu, that is the Belemu that refused to pay back the footballers when he couldn't take the footballers. His plane couldn't take the footballers to go and play. I can't remember in which country that was. And he refused to refund the money that was paid to him. Mama Pumulo, nothing was done to him. If you remember, nothing was done to him. So it's true. He's shielding Wakabwalala. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you know. We want the new Doom government.
Mama Nikki, I just feel like shutting this page because maybe just getting off Facebook because I'm forced to come on and see what's happening. But every time I come, it's like, oh my God, it is a scandal after scandal. It's like,
Bonse ama praise singers babo nabaleka nokubembira nabaleka. I have never seen the internet go so busy, become so busy criticizing one person. No, wayaku TikTok, Mama Pumulo, all you see is just him being criticized. You come onto Facebook, it's the same. It's just being criticized.
So what is up with Ababa Facebook? Facebook ni mwana praise singer ba natubamba ba umebambina nama vele panse ba namayo ba UPND regalia. What is that all about?
Like really?
Yeah.
Dude. What is that today?
Bafana fye bra nechitengia urufumo panse enu aba umebadisha muri kabamba fye kabamba kabambia ka red bambia ka green in the streets.
No, but my church needs to walk the talk. I'm telling you, the talk is so different. We expected much better from Wawabe Samson, but he is not different. It's scandal after scandal. Twafuma kuchuji light, twakumuri mukula, twakuri fertilizer, twakuri the roads. Now, how many scandals no matter anakuri gold? End of the time he wants to say something, he's just going to make blunders after blunders. So he's in a god. You will hear tabakalande nefiamano pano. Bakesa baba ikafie. So it's just that sometimes I think we need a strong opposition in this country. We need a very strong opposition. Otherwise, we'll end up with Samson again. I'm telling you, Mama Pumulo. Opposition needs to wake up. If they don't wake up, Samson Wakabuela. I'm telling you. And you know, even when you look at the House of Laws, what comes out of that House of Laws is nothing of significance. Nothing. When the opposition MPs want to talk, they are shut down. But Jack Muimbu never because he's just become a worst liar.
But he must resign. These leaders, if they have any credibility, they should step down. Why?
Mama Pumulo wakafuira mu parliament.
But step down.
N'abaana baabo bamba okubasanga mu parliament.
N'abeshikulu, bambi abeshikulu.
Where have you seen a minister of lands, Mama Pumulo, telling us if you cannot afford to buy a bag of milli meal, then itwale nyamataba mukaye mukugaisha. Okay, yala na mataba yo twala yala fuma muibala yakwa wiso eukatipela mataba pakuchituka emukugaisha kanchitimbi bawishi bakwa uyu ine nani ishina wakulanzi fwe wanse tule amukupoka mataba nomba tule amukugaisha. How do you become so careless and talk like that when the Zambian people are going hungry? You know, when you give someone 10 kwacha mama pumulo baratota bambi barafukama nokufukama mayona atotera. I've never seen that in Zambia. Mama Pumulo, hunger has reached the West. And the praise singers, especially those ones who are living in the diaspora, Mama Pumulo, they will answer us, oh, just keep quiet, you are Nick. Hunger is everywhere. You know, the situation is the same everywhere, even in America, even in Africa. So don't think that it's only because of Bali. I said you are talking like that because you don't own minerals there in America. But we have a lot of natural resources that can give us billions and billions of dollars. But I don't know when Zambians will want to wake up, Mama Pumulo. They'll forever remain in a slumber. Huh? Congo has so much minerals. There goes President Tshisekedi, I assume in 10%. Mama Pumulo, is that normal? You go and agree that your country will take out 10%. Are you normal? Because it should be 80-20.
Kukongo, 5-year-olds. We have a youth. The floor is yours. Welcome, my daughter. Good to see you.
Welcome, welcome.
The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Hello. Katwishinga warengu.
Loud and clear.
We chomlera ndane chomletfunda.
Muda ufikira okutalila ndishe niko panono.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe my headset area. Okay. Program
not because I don't know. I can't add you, Mwandinila. Kanok michta add. I don't know why.
Maybe you should follow your page.
Yes, follow my page or unfollow me and follow me back. You on Sebala join. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, if you chitika Mwandini today on for, and if you're late today on for, but I think problem three quarter Muzambia kwevati ama yotsi natuba stubborn katwishi nganinshi rerenga, but we are tending to overlook at a lot of things that have been happening. I think I think from the time the new government has been in power, first of all, tulalaba bwangu twaliambire kweli ashiwaiva president tabale moving ako state house twalirabako kwaisa kwama lyashiri abakashana yamandalama ayo twalabako. But when we look at all these trends, the way they've been happening, it's like a movie. It's like someone is just planning on how to run and how they are trying to influence us to follow them in their illegal dealings, what they've been doing. So twala mona naye nama dollars balera ndatawe na fisanduike kopa nomba yambe okusanduka iye muri zinki God yaluke muri zinki na shani. I think yonsa they are just trying to play with our minds because umuntu wabafye nomo bushetu wayavula kopa uye ibika muri coating ya God nishinshulelwisha. So all the stories, they are not adding up, and they are paying these small Facebook journalists to go to my airport. Tinokula fooding Zambia, that plane is still at the airport, which is not true. From the look of things, we can even tell that the plate there, the code of that plane and what is being showed, they are two different things. And then yet we are there praising them, say, no, Shan. If into, to be honest, things are not okay. If into fena filu vana fefya kweva tiba youth chenga nangukusanga fen peace work, it's not easy. If you are running a business in our quarter 50 kwacha ufire wakosa no kukosa on that particular day. So nomba katwishi ete mungala tushita ku advising nganishani, but otherwise kwema youths na tulale chinke takweva tika tushinopo wingambira. You when you try to engage your friends in such conversation, awe lubudi ulefwa. So otherwise awe tukala umfwa kwe fine nokula pepera that if fine mule tuchita ku advise na ifo tre chita ku contribute, but I don't see this government going beyond 3 to 4 years. Otherwise we'll end up in a mess like these other countries that we've seen.
But you know what? What they don't know is Zambians are the disciplinarians. Zambians, they can humble you through a ballot box. That is what I admire about Zambians. Zambians, they've got patience. They'll wait for the time to come. Mudamuine mu box nakakene ka bope nyakwa emobala ya kuchita discipline. Efyo baba Zambians. Twalela ndapo ine na mama Pumulo, we talked about why isn't he moving in State House? And the people thought we were being trivial. Isn't it, Mama Pumulo? People thought we were being trivial. We said because State House funde. That's why the government built that State House. In, out, while they were scrutinizing, whether you are a president, your guests will be scrutinized. Doesn't matter who you are. It can be 0-1. The security is alert and they know what is going on. But I cannot cook in a State House. At whoa, why are you forcing? Is it the first president who has not lived in State House? It has happened in Liberia. It has happened in Shani. Te papa number. If you're Muleli, if you have Fumanomba. That's what we were talking about. Deals going on. That is your house. You call the shots. Aba security yes buana. Nikunganda kumobe. But at State House, the gate to your the main gate is very far away to where the president stays. And before you get to even his office, you are scrutinized like hell. Nomba inenga ndeka muanda mwanji boss ni nani? Teine. You think the boss is my security guard? Boss wandi. No. It is the instruction I give in a name in a wanganda to say, my dear, isulako. Or don't open. You see? Because it's my house. But in I have to respect the security. That is why the OP, the office of the president, they do their job. They come and tell you, Mr. President, here you are not going to move. You go this way. And he has to listen. That office of the presidency, funde. Teti ube at pantunwe woka teka niwe wala lete funde umoleikala. No. But Zambians laughed at us when we talked about it. If you're safe scandals, now you are being accused of all the scandals. It is because of you refusing to move into State House. That is why now Zambians are finding it so free to say you are involved in these scandals. Pantu wala kani na pesa. Wala kani na pesa.
No, shari mwakabamo. Tete tulate mama chitamoneka. No, shari mwakabamo. Akabamo lela chienche chitarimo. Omwadi. People who are working in the State House are involved. Naena mwadi. Kama ni mwanda mwakwe. It's like panopanga ndaine. Ningwata scandal abana bandi bali pano. So kuti kufinya ni mapumulo muri ashitarimu. When abana bakopa suka panga ndeba de diringa. Nakushiri mfre naishwa because abana tetibale isa in and out of my house. Ishichi ba mwana tiwa denda. Chiwamanori Wonsengari Kwatabana. Ale Shibaba nephew Abenda.
That's right.
Fiala na 20 pano mwebana bonse umwana ona fiala ona perenchito umuntu ona perenchito kwali ba background check. Zambians don't be cheated. NCH did not appoint those people blindly. If the NCH appointed the people blindly, he would have selected people like Matomola. He campaigned even me balanseka pano ngabani nsendere ba HH ku state house bampere nchito elo mailo nasangwa muskando ba HH kuti bansamba mwatumuno nchamwishiba na mupere nchito because she was campaigning for me. I don't know Pumulo. So Pumulo, deal with your problems. Mwamona, this is now God vindicating Zambians. Because Zambians
Mama
have been crying.
Yeah. I've always said great leaders don't set out to be leaders. They set out to make a difference. Yes. It's never about ruling. It's about the goal you're going to score.
Service, yes. And for me, I'm just saying this has backfired to our president because everybody attacks the president. To people who made you to gain your power. So he brought the people whom he knew. So which is even more serious now.
Yeah.
Because Zambia, some of the people they are even in diaspora, state house. He had to import manpower. People we didn't know, like Jito in Shamwishwa. I never saw them campaign all those people. They were handpicked. So now. Yes.
Twarishwa n'abarefuma kuma Tanzania bari bwera bari bapera machito.
Because now because if he had picked people like Pumulos Tumbeko who campaigned, Matomola Likwanya, or many other people around the world who campaigned for him, Hakainde can stand there to say, you know what, I picked these people because they work for the party. So they are on their own. Now he handpicked people. They are his people. So this is their imploding now. Ni implosion. But implosion. Right now I have a message from a man. A man who just texts me he's watching a losing Nashani is destitute. He's up at the point of being homeless because of helping UPND. And that man is crying. Why can't you empower people who have nothing? Money on top of money.
Apatureranda, maybe one of my friends, he was just tipping me to say, Kopa Beotic mu freedom. Abantu bonse obamu balekolonganikana mu manda y'abachairman tabayamu because bonse aba bali pa ground bonse bali bakere bali balekeresha and then tuwamuna kwatna kalimo maybe umuntu alebe the same case someone also kumbi fe kulwanisha nako ale complain about the same thing. So nga mwalolesha mwalasanga tawe bonse abantu balelishanya bonse bali ababombere chipani bonse ababombere party tapadi efye bakwete eyaba bene nomba bali yamba nokusokolola out of stress.
You know, a good leader is a person who at least takes a little more than his share of the blame. I have never heard HH take blame for anything. Nothing. He doesn't want to take the blame. He brushes it aside. I mean, Nipano Tudi, we had a shortage of meal. He doesn't want to take the blame. At his press conference, what did he talk about? You will see. We are going to we will start exporting maize to the Congo. I mean, the Congo market is so big. This country is capable of producing that maize. That maize, wafiro kupela Zambians a fertilizer at a good rate. And then we start incurring a shortage of maize. Maufa? And then, no, he doesn't take a share of blame. Aba Minerals, he goes and signs an MOU, which the Zambians are not even aware of. Up to today, we've never been told what that MOU is, Mama Pumulo. Isn't it? Sujilite, yo Sujilite, Baleiba. Yes, if
I non-disclosure. You know, non-disclosure
yes.
act meaning it's private.
Mama Pumulo, we talked about Sujilite. We are like repeating records. Palast Bajta Fire Minister Babo. He doesn't take his share of the blame. Mamonai. So it's just going on and on and on. Fiance Village Tika Tapari is not taking his share of blame. We have talked
why? Because the agenda he's meeting so Paramulen and as long as they probably for Village Tika. In the body in Jababadi into minutes, Sujilite here 30 ton to Havana Yoko America, Kunachali from Zambia. Area Shiriaba. So in my last video, I reached a challenge Bakabuswe. Ukweba Chiria 30 tons of Sujilite in Zambia. Let him carry journalists with a camera crew to the bow talk about Sujilite.
Yeah,
exactly. The news on the ground is that it is Sujilite. Yeah, the Kwera from Zambia. Bali paidira pye munangumu so nomba patuledu we need nga muchite protest bale mikanyo kumipera mapemiti after protest. This is what they not to need to be talking about. Not by youth na mwisula mule tukana benlombe mumu tukane benlombe you know file achita benlombe wala mulipira nempi angata mwaishiba. There is a woman from Kenya who came to say she was paid almost $500,000 US to be a brand of LGBTQ. You know? So we are why can't you focus, you Zambians, on doing things to better your lives? Get a police permit, demand 30 tons. It's almost $1 billion. Kuti yali pile Congolesha Zambia shmoshapia. Sapo moya bali pele for nama 1 million shadu. Bami sova kwa change.
Na mwebe nemwe Mazambians kusala chi mungulu ngwena kwa chira mumwe. Ekyo ndanda na tina muishiba. That is why if you say kusala mungulu presidential candidate presidential candidates starting from now
elections.
Mwabuka 03 Tantamafula ya Lolela
my elections twadimisa pona ma flights
ndeko kwisa ku Zambia on my tickets na kwela ndeko kwisa ku inauguration mayo pia shandinga Redica Foundation ngande ndinga
yeah
so pretty and but you know what if you go for bwino ababina abanjoti nabalusamba million. So I console myself because some people have lost millions kuiba UPND. Inemwe bantu patopodi ne wachibombe bombe mulanse kati ndakusama toilet. Na ibula $2 Nice ticket kwisa ku inauguration.
First mbone Mama Pumulo, I want to just remind the Zambians what he came boasting his first press conference. You know, he boasted quite a lot, and what came out was exactly the opposite. I listened to his press conference. I was so attentive. I could hear a pin drop of a needle. That's how attentive I was for press conference yakwe. You know, but then today he gave the Zambians so much hope. Afterwards, what came out was he talked about ZESCO tariffs. But today, ZESCO tariffs are actually higher. You know, he says government will release operations of ZESCO tariffs and make sure the ZESCO tariffs are affordable for Zambians. Let me just find quite a lot of things that he talked about. No, Mama Pumulo tulaswirira. Zambians, we are very good. Oh yeah, now I remember. He said on electricity, we have signed up deals with neighboring countries. You never cancel, so we cannot cancel these deals. His word was nilly-willy. We can generate 10 gigawatts, you know, which the past leadership.
Not his language. Language yabo yani babauga pima sere masoseji namba mwambie kushita contrast.
No, Mama Pumulo, he said nilly-willy, which the past leadership was not able to do. He says, I know there is $2 billion sitting in private accounts. Why can't the Zambians businessmen release this money and we put it in a power purchase agreement? You know, that's what he talked about. And Zambia needs to be the key power supplier. I want
hypocrisy. Bayuti kulivotera mwevene 2026 kulivotera kuiminina panapana pani gari nkombo waiminina gari nkombo versus the youth panapana bali bamusokotwane bashukuru wayaiminina youth panapana pani jaki mwimbu kuyaiminina panapene by youth you are the majority mukaivotere mwevene and go to parliament and take over power. Now, West Africa, West Africa, they are not patient. Even a rebel movement. But Zambia, we are going to use our democracy and take away power from these.
No, Mwandini, I just can urge Zambians to remain hopeful and be patient as you have always been. This is we are just passing through a phase. Mwema Zambians, you are the disciplinarians. So you yourselves will make a decision. Huh? Na futi mukavuke mungulu nokuyabikapo kwisabweshapo fyabakamiletera obuchushi mumayanda yenu. This time, learn your candidates, study your candidates. Evidently, these presidential candidates have to come out on a podium. Mubabike bonse ngabali 10. Mwababika kuda kumulungushi International Conference Center. Bali wamya nomba, it's such a big, beautiful center. Once 10 mwabe America. Hello Zambians, you start firing them with questions. Ule asuka mungulu mwamfumiapo. You know, and we only remain maybe with 3 candidates on the ballot. Mule furunganya abantu. Mule furunganya nama youth. Pa ballot box, pali 10 people. Other people get confused. So we pick the best 3 to our big up. or the best 2. And then now let us choose from the best 3 or 2. Huh? Bambia opposition leaders tabalanda nokulanda. But time for elections mwabasanga pa ballot box. Mambo kuipishatinga bana
What kind of contesting is that? They should be disqualified to move upon a campaign kamwamuishi wali pa ballot box, pa ballot paper. Awa na ine nkemini na pantu ifo tulalanda. Ma you and I to filet up a ballot. Independent president. Yes.
Mgwai. If we tulafika koko.
What you want it or not, to live up imwe na ine tulelandira abantu. Aba kumbulu amkafya muturo ba mupimpi chirishina alipa ballot ati mbotereni.
That's why we should stop using emotions when we get into that ballot box. It is about who is going to make the best leader, which candidate is going to make a best leader. You need to vote wisely. Check your candidates, their achievements in life, you know. Today, Bamona, what have they done in society? Musheba wako nanguka ward chairman, nanguka councillor, nanguka MP. Munguru muntu afumafya mu makumbi muri aisa ponafya mpung tamona muma structures pasatefya wale kanefi. To be a good leader you need to go through structures so that you learn the job. You need to learn the job. That is why there is so much excuse my language FAPS if in FLHTK huh? That's why they foul Alionse, because it's managing a company Kobe as opposed to managing a country. There are 2 different things. It's not as easy as ABC. Abantu balekweba ubunga muzambia tulasunga. Huh? You at yo, there is business in Congo. Oh, you know Congo, we can shan. Then ipwa tabudi ubunga. And you don't want to take the blame? What a shame, honestly. What a shame. This business of you start playing mambo ukuleta ma leaders kwati wangalo. It's like you're playing is it a Lego game? Huh? Tulioto batoba amabwe fidi ati batu sendo tuma cubes ero mwatu posa ngani monopoly ili ati pwa
dominoes kachinga ni dominoes na
yes. It is not a game of domino. These are serious issues, huh? That's why you have seen most people who end up become great leaders. It is because it's been a transition. It's a transition. You climb up, huh? I mean, being a board director is not as don't think that you can now become a president. No. What structures mudia, huh? Even in a 13 Jimmy Nefe na imadero na to mukwa boom. I want to be a president. And then you start bringing up your own rules. When we criticize, we are being told that go and work hard. Go and work hard. Create an environment for me to work hard and produce results. Go and work hard. How do I work hard? Now umpela land. Huh? But you are in the forefront to want to give Kenyans land. Is that normal? No, man. Mama Pomulo, I think nalanda sana mwe.
In 2 days in Danda, fika tuishikanje first furunganya babantu.
Awe, inena mwandi na totera pakunchita kwa lao kujoin a meeting. Mtuadilio kla turanjira kwa tukala join once in a while fine tuashitako contribute na ifwe. Na kubale umfwa ma youths vanensu. I think the only thing that I want to encourage ama youths vanandizi. think ture mone fire chitika pa ground and tuisuria menso. Let's not just praise anything just because bamipera kotuma coin then mwaya mwambo kutasha firi fyonse. At the end of the day, I think ama benefits they are short term, but ama challenges yo ture facing yakulu. So I think if only get to katanangama youths we reason together and make to maybe we speak as one voice. Even our leaders, at least they also maybe be held accountable. But we find that within ourselves, we just praise anything. Twalialuka fe nomba ba kwalolo mwera eko nomba bonse tulola, and which is not good, especially that we are the future leaders. We need really to be focused. I've been following trends always whenever there is a serious case like this. Mwala sangati kwala isafika ishu kambi fye badi pira twakurikira twambo konga fye tuma trends totushireshita na contribute kuri economy nangu productivity ya muntu uri wonse. Think twaliumfireko para pakati ndarama vapokere oriyo mukashana kashinga nina natisha ruva ili ashi twalira kunokulabako because they brought up some trend stories that we started following. So I think I would urge our youth sponsors in Zambia, let's know what to follow, what is more productive, especially pama Facebook hapa. Let's not just follow anything that is trending. Let's see, because some of these trends that are on Facebook, they are just there to distract our attention from the main things that are happening. I've read Navama social Facebook influencers, they call them on Facebook. They are the ones that these big people are using to influence us. Mwamfuafe bashani no uyo shani ali state ali fula pa Facebook mwambo konka ifyo fini mwalaba kwa choke kudi fintu file chitika on the other side. And this is how we've seen serious issues in our country just go like that twalaba kuno kulabako. We can't even follow nango tuishibya toke lidieri ashiria perere pesa badia uri mulandu badia baikete wa perera pesa nango ni kuisaulea fitalala fyefyo fini. And I'm sure maybe there are a lot of examples of such cases that have just died a natural death that we can maybe point out to in the last just 2 years that this government has been in power. Baturetera kwa propaganda yavene pamera, baturetera kwa yavene faith, all those stories that don't add up. Number ni gold that has changed into copper. Now when you see people that are not consistent and they are saying they are working together, nomba tukalalanda timweba fyashi muri babufi ero mukambo kutweba timweba anata muri no tamkwete omuchinji. So echo tureromba kona kuba fyashi is that as they are leading, as at least let them lead by example, so that nangu fueva anadia ture konkamo we know to say, okay, what is right is this. Okay, ngabalandefi, if the Minister of Mines says this statement, they are all ministers uyu umbi alandefi, but representing one government. Then you start wondering, ushenwana ntwala konka abalera ndechinka ndwana. And one thing that I've realized about Ubufi is that Mubufi nangu mwinge shashani kuplana, there's always some levels of inconsistency, and this is exactly what is happening. So long as you are planning to fool people, the stories won't be the same, and this is exactly what is happening. You plan this, you plan that, uyo palaste aya lave fekatinga bala lava gafinshi fichitika aya landa fimbi ngama figures uyo alumbura ati no indala mashaire ku Bank of Zambia uyo achishuguri kwe CC. Yeah.
Imagine. Huh?
Yeah. So the levels of inconsistency is too much within the government, and already because of that, even the confidence that a lot of people, and actually for me, is that the level of confidence that the youths had in this government was too much, to an extent that the youths were willing to do anything to just bring in your PND in power. They really had a lot of confidence yakwebati nangu mwamona fe time yama elections nga mwamona fe majority by youth how dedicated they were. It has never happened in the history of our country. But the disappointment, is one of the greatest disappointment ever Zambia, I think, we shall ever remember. It is this one. Tukala kushakwa twali kweteko bakateeka bali abafiirira okuya mu State House omwenso ffe batina tatwayishiba tabatulondolwerako abafyashi besu. But whether it was costly for them to maintain the State House, tukiri turepusha tebushe abafyashi baliko bambi bakwanishe shano kwikala. Or if it was issues of maintenance, how much does it cost for that convoy to be moving every day from the State House to the community house? How much is inconveniencing traffic all the time as he's trying to move for his safety?
Traffic, my dear brother, yabako na wino. Security, forget.
Yes.
State House is government property. It has a machinery to enforce security. And then someone will come here and tell me, nakunga ndakumu abona kwa wokaliba security. Nafpusana. Different. Your house and a state building is different. Here at my house, I've given you an example. I am the boss. I tell my God what he should do. You can't do that at State House. You can never do that. You know. Mama Pumulo, for me, my parting shots as I'm leaving now, I just want to appeal to her. She promised that we are your whistleblowers, that she promised. We are your whistleblowers, please. We mean well. We do not want to glorify you for nothing. We just need you to tell the Zambian people the truth. Not the Rwanda Faith Musonda Tibalista Banki in the bank, as my young brother there said, you are under if you know you are under. Finally,
no deposit slip. Exactly. Deposit slip, but in Piatamuli vote. So we cannot trust this government.
Yeah. Finally, my journalists, we need investigative journalists in Zambia in order to be well informed of the happenings in our country. But my journalists, we are even better than you. Do you know that? We even research better than them. They come to hear about the story when we've already heard about the story, when the Zambian people have already heard about this, the happenings in the country. Where are you? These journalists need to up their game. They have to be on top of the game.
Achari bweshe ndarama so nomba tumuleke nomba kwa alibo muntu wa even pia just because naba bwesha nomba mulandu.
No, because they know what they did with that money. There was a deal that was signed. You understand?
Very true.
But on the journalists, we need journalists to be investigative. I have said it, you know, in South Africa, there's a program called Carte Blanche. It's a very, very powerful program, Mama Pumulo. You should see these journalists, how they go investigating. They ever fumishe fionse nefya kwa Zuma, all that it came out to the public because they had investigative journalists. That's what we need in Zambia. And give the journalists enough room to operate. Not about investigate on an issue and they bring it to the attention of the public, Katama journalists. No, give them the power to investigate and separate them, separate the powers that be. Thank you, Mama Pumulo. Those were my parting shots.
Mwandini, tamba kopi hapa namona abantu baleta defend ba HH ba Thompson bali live ko baleta ba Joseph Mwandini. I don't know. Do you have another account by Joseph Sikazwe? I can't add you kana. I wish.
Mama Pumulo, filia beta tayari ati mushani na bwari. Efyo nketa ka Thompson na koke neni ka mushani na bwari. Pantu nanda kaita pa inefyo bakapela. Keka ilefyo kula alumbanya ba HH. But tapa inefyo kakwata. Ha? Efyo beta tudiani tu mushani na bwari.
Kunda bali live apa pene. Na wabika chi topic that don't blame HH. Inga usontere HH ni nani? Echo mwilekele la mwe bantu. Pusepali usontere omuntu ati HH.
We are just outlining the lies.
That HH is not involved. Atisani. Natayali was also saying HH is involved. So my question is, who has said the HH is involved? That is my question.
Anyway, if your body ubushiku tufimwena mumalushi, amalushi yakafuma. Thompson kaibala mushitira ko bunga.
HH is clean, Eva Thompson. HH is clean. For now, let us not even blame Honorable Kabuswe.
Mwena imwe balikeni bale ba Thompson bana bashitira ko bunga na imwe. Na inenga bade bala shitira ko bunga 20 bags. You think 13 ndande pona ine? Huh? And kona one
Anik, that is the problem right there. Where Zambian politics have been reduced to politics. I am more like they have lost. People are losing their morality and integrity, overfeeding their families, which is a shame.
Mama Pumulo insala kapondo.
This is what we have to kill. We have to empower every Zambian to be able to afford to eat, and the politics should not be akadilo. As long as these politicians.
How can we empower the Zambians when your leaders are allowing the West to take 80% of our minerals?
That is the racket. These the Western leaders through our politicians, they impoverish the people. So
Yes.
politician. We have to break the cycle. This is how it works.
No,
it's all by
Mama
design.
Pumulo, we need to blame our leaders. You know, I had someone in Europe saying, it's very difficult, it's very easy to negotiate with Africans. You know that? I'm like,
yeah, very true.
How?
I can testify.
It's very easy to negotiate with Africans because all you have to do is just give them kanchekeleko and the deal is done.
Carrots.
And the deal is done. You understand? That's what our leaders have brought the Zambians to that level, because they just dangle a carrot at them and they get kanchekeleko, and the majority of Zambians are suffering. You know, Africans.
And you know what they put in offshore accounts when they die. So they just get played.
Ala nama offshore account bambita bakwata n'okukwata mungulu fye. Nga ala isura pesa na requirements tabakwete.
Balakwata.
But they just because
dango carrot. I'll open an account for you in
Yeah,
Brussels or in the States. I'll put so much in your account. You will
No,
have a
in the
credit
States
card,
they
a what?
can't. Who will be the controller? Who states money laundering?
Yeah. So you see.
$1,000 for cashing about Sangamilandu.
Bala, in other European countries, they'll go and open
No, they
accounts for
are
them.
tax haven part to Switzerland na kudia kuisa Cameron Islands.
They are kind.
Oko basunge pia.
Yeah.
Chari bobo kakuka Island kwabo baito.
I have to say bye to the program. I know I haven't been there for a while, but we are here. We'll continue talking. We'll continue sharing the happenings in Zambia. We hope that next time we are here, at least tukalandeko efisuma pali bash promise na imwe. Tionse tulanda fiefibi. Let Vash Promise do something wonderful so that me and Mama Pumulo are here to join the praise singers na imwe. Huh? Thank you, Mama Pumulo.
But Zain Mulishani. Oh, welcome, Zain. Once landeni kwa the floor is yours. Tulibukuya.
Mulishani. Aona ile shefa mpozinisha. Sorry na chwa class na program ishikongere nshije mfu mlandi depo. Mulishani bonze
Tulisha baila sapafi de chitika.
no mba inefana isa feeling kwata serious concern sana pali ba UPND. Nefyo nchite observe nde umfolu senangu shiri doctor. Mbwene kwati bonse bali dwala. But kulwele tina tere suspect. Nshishile bwino I can't point out that Lima ready and done. Mental issues, anxiety, depression, stress.
Yeah.
So please, it's quite talk baby. Na papa ta poseni kwa mano bane no any umuti. Go to the hospital. Twalikwata na ngane psychiatric mpepi. Ndi serious ifindera nda mama matipa. These people need medicine. Tekuseka no kuseka. Okay, bonza twalikwata ko tushawa sana mumitwe, but bena kwata bane nsuna fichilamu. It's like now got sana pressure. If you look at the if you look at the scandals ngachitika, elo fubesa mukuma cover up. Na grade 1 na nursery baby teta ima cover up mulira we bari chitiramu. Mama. Baka usweke mad said it's not good. Kwati bale baba ba nursery atawe. Kwani vya tutata aka blue na aka black na ka red, something like that. Awe take God. Ni company page. But Jack Muyumbu vice na statement yindi. So in according to my observation, kushoko batibadi dwala. Na papa tabayi pending epo mudi. Tampeni ukuno muti. This is serious. Ukufulungana efe kwamba mungala fulungana so barambo kumikata wanwa no mbali inefi. Nweni umuti.
Siya wanu alibeba alibachita pasi ya watu.
Ngani dua zaise nisho bamuwese chef yomwine.
Bamuwese dua zaise ngani pokere. Kwani pokere ba UPND siya wanu mwini alilandire. Siya wanu mwini alilandire chine nayo na wale ba controller.
Mwe bantu tu apapata.
So,
okay, ba PF bali
zaise yambo kubomba.
But not the extent ifulunganine pwaba. Dua zaise bena abachitobu bisana. Mwese shed.
Yako high cost basendere. Why wapa scheme?
Mama
you observation wise na we apanga sense do as I say because wa chief mkuni bali kwenele ndeko papa ya landinga kuya kulikulisi ya one lero ba wini net chief mkuni bali adi ya kulikulisi ya one.
There's something serious. Nama got mental issues. Tekuseka.
I've got a question to ask you. Vashi promise ngabaisa. Which airport is he going to land at? Or is he going to land at Community House? The plane comes direct from the countries he goes to. Na Emirates nayo ichitaland ku community house nangu ichitaland ku
So
sausage
what
airport.
happens is, send a chopper. Nga balenda nendeke ikuru. So
Yeah.
you take a chopper
Yeah.
to his house. Yeah.
Where does the big plane land? It lands at the sausage airport or it lands at
Sausage.
Why does it land at sausage airport? Because he doesn't respect that airport. Why should he land in a sausage?
Where do you want him to land?
You know,
Because
no,
they
by
haven't done
HH,
anything.
no, that's why I'm saying Mr. HH is very personal. He's like a grade 1 student to go and nibadi aba kutiati akaicho wakatana sweet ero kaya mko ati naenda kukunenera Philadelphia. So it's so petty for a leader of his caliber to come out like that. Nabantu bakwe baletota nokutota. He could have ended by saying the money spent on that airport was overstated, period. But not to go and say, in fact, I call that airport a sausage. Oh, come on.
Mama
Please.
There are the mental issues in Yapa. When I been on to observe. Once a quite go do as I said.
See, one bakereko babeerera enkodu se basiya one babeerera enkodu se basiya one alifurwa sana siya one last audio alifurwa.
The film when we've been to because the poor Shida, the power of Manufa Varanda once, the power of Ngabakule to Bakula, if Yanko, if Yangombe, if Yambush Nama.
Imidada. Champions League, imidada.
To our papa.
Guys, I have to leave. All the best.
Okay, I will stay here and chat for a little bit. So, you know what? Good night, Anik. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
I wanted to say something like, Siawan in his last audio, Siawan said, people who worked are suffering. People who worked for this party. Mwalimu Koka Siawan for the last time.
Yes.
Now see what is happening. Muneta mumwena see a one do as I say bomba. Because see a one on Salada. See a one always says ala bombere bale chula. Mamona. Is it a coincidence that from nowhere these people who are surrounding HH and have now been exposed? Those who are eating who never worked. Do you think it's a coincidence that Siawan was warning them? Maybe in the last week or 2 weeks. And
It should be 2
warning.
2 to 3 weeks ago.
Yes, you say they are people malaria. Number malaria. See, I want to expose them. Do as I say, pa.
Now, Mwishwa, if they have to say about now, confusion, Tiangira Wangsana Shani, if Mamma. When if everybody opposition, the way they used to cry when they were in the opposition, that's the same way they are crying. They are crying like children over everything. Who are some Muksta cover up at Niba PF? Amataba
Actually, PF.
Amataba Topson, that's Niba PF, but she's Amatabayo. How we want to never Furungana. The fear Pangaman, at Niba PF, but I got to think of Wunga Quere so. Eva Shtamatabayonsi.
But she was PF Amaka.
Are you okay? Mwene wakwa kumwaume abantu nebagifwana ngo bali muleka tale kitabu n'efintu era naye wakunganya pokola kitomu nguru west dan efyo mukashwa kwale kita ngakoba kwati kabiri abakashibenu balelungusha nishwe pigire kati kabiri abakashibenu balelungusha tausambiki abana abakashibenu tabayesabika abana nomani shishure fwa awe aba bantu aba fear the fact is very fear but they are so much confused. The Bible get them confusion they are too too much divided and confused. They just have to pack and go. That's it.
Nambanji pusheko bali bonse abalumendo n'abakashana abaleetulandirako fwe mayutsi bushopo baabana ngu balifwa
Bensabo.
bali abalumendo n'abakashana abaleelandirako amayutsi
Abena matomona.
Secretary.
Kera matomona.
Secretary. What do you want him to speak? Is it in Arabia? Mwefana national ikuta. Anitad.
yeah.
Mwasha pirato fieka la lifestyle yako fia chinja pirato. Kutsala ndo muntu pali no mwendo wanko komkanwa. Aku complain ni peni na imo kwa dela ni nsara.
Mwanzi. Yaba. Abasungu balishwa kupuisha aba Africans. Kwemene tunayipuisha but abale control abasungu. Mwandi n'abasungu abo.
Kwachika tushefa bakuikatila. Pakatukana okubakanye nefya bulamu amano nga bakwatide fi wachita. Awo enete tumuntu wango. Ine nangu sisi ndika tsatsa tau chitefi orefwana nakana iwe. Shakwani shete iwelesa.
You know, they bring people who come from nothing. Like ingabaisa bulo muntu abasungu balasala uli omuntu akweta kwetena ngutimo. So video omuntu kwatanjali kushikale kwa nensapato era baisa mupera bamubika pachambaso. He will worship those people who gave him that opportunity.
You got what you wanted. You are rich. You've got everything. What more do you need from them? And you are in your own country. You've got your own resources. Are they still supporting you? Are they still taking care of you? No.
Probably the agreement. They need an agreement. We will support you to move you from point A to point B.
Amariches yamo yali bako questionable mwe bantu twalimo n'abene Dangote ke bale shitamu Nigeria.
Who as I say by UPND.
Kwani blood covenant umuntu pakatale shupa. No.
But it's here one over pocket do as I say ali balukira. So pala ba confusion yeni Alex kamuni PF mai muna ibukisha. The confusion that was happening in the PF Kuma last days. No baba bena ya isabwangu.
That's our worry. Where are we going? And let me ask, if in dekenga kushayingila, if you are buying, tapari ure muna, how safe for a week security in Zambia? We safe?
Zambian law is very tight. The president is the commander in chief. We are very safe. If you plan that you indekesha ingeta tuishibe mungulu. There are international regulations which every country enforces about international airspace. Indekete chingile na Mozambique ni airspace. Na ngwire pitatele ku Zimbabwe. They have to have clearance.
You are right.
Sometimes when I'm flying to Europe, we ngatwa San Francisco, turayamumeshi from USA to ingira mu international water, era tuwapita ku Canada kudia. We don't fly across USA because USA they are very strict in the keshpita mu airspace yao. From where I live, we can easily cut from East Coast to West Coast in Dekenga ila kutate pa ya pita ku Europe. But tunasokoloka.
Exactly.
Papa airport San Francisco, turaingira mu international waters, era tuwaingira mu Canada, tuwa ku Greenland, era tuwaisa pona. So we come to Europe. Clearance. So every plane that is flying, it has to be cleared. And the Zambia kulia, my international regulations, all countries have to comply. So now they shivecho balelanda bale mwana kwata mazambia bakula tushinga bata so balanda fyonse twakula asumina tinde bwana indeke yaishireke kwatina kalimo chibala
to take on our Zambia, and they think you are that down because we are not at their level of education. They think we are down. We cannot put 1 + 1 equals 2.
Zambia is one of the most urbanized countries in Central Africa. That's why Mozambique tamama netia massive strife, netia nkondo, because Zambia we are intellectually we are intellectually there. We understand issues, we analyze issues, we are able to debate. Nangutule itukana. But Zambia, we are intellectuals. And because of Bakaunda gave the foundation of good education to Zambia. Look at Congo, where 5-year-old are working in the mines.
Yeah.
You know? So Zambians, we are the most urbanized. Even now, people, they are sending their kids to China, all over the world, Zambia, without jobs. So people don't know what's happening.
Because if you feel ordinary in the market, tomato, they know their rights. They know what is happening. Tapari ushishi we file chisika. Better he keeps quiet than we don't watch him quiet.
But Thompson Thompson is not involved. The Ero Kabusena is not involved. Mulekenu Kumlanda. Eba Thompson if everybody sabai.
When the blank if you mtima Thompson nabo. Now what to very karafie. Now what to
we never Thompson one day in Shakotana Mashu Yakulanda Padive.
Because the one that ya man, the Shama pensa finger and that's another dandy. Nangupari no start this. Let me just money everything. They never used to answer. They hear too much, but they never used to respond. They never used to come out on social media and start responding to people. No, even on fact tenders, nobody issued the statement. And the ambulances, they never used to speak by PF. Nobody and they think they are doing the right thing by coming out to answer us and explaining the nonsense. They think anything is going to change.
Chipante pante.
More arrogant than by PF. More arrogant.
Everyone is a spokesperson.
Imagine, but no order.
Wonse kuisambo kulanda.
What's in for social media and Facebook page and I'm different before. In an different before because nature upon
Atishani Nanu, Abadi Mushim Yakasanda.
Chushkasanda.
There's government spokesman, the Talala Aishlepe Panono Padaisa to Soka to Munguru from there Shamu Papuala.
Even the Mashapet Rise and fishing around the Oakland Bako, quicker as but what they shut it rise.
So that's all we need brother or Penangunimula for you vacate.
I don't want to find out. I've got interest in Shia Kasanda. She
Question brother or part because Cassandra Tation and Yava
Kasanda
Eh.
Government Nishina. Bakawara.
So I make sure that question you.
Someone pushing kwa abantu ma comments bala.
And ask them if this man is the brother Kasando, you should read Kasanda. Any brother what you Kasanda na Ushani.
Ni family Yabakabwala na.
Pompo.
Ni family Yabakabwala from fertilizer to God. Copper God.
I'm telling mango kumfika mliskando asujira itineria shiletana na tondro baikana na zi kwati bali ba innocent kwate bawe fe bachi
And from there baisapitana rumatch nabale kenchito pakuti abantu baliko kulanda nabe na mwali mona baliko efa baile tuteye chiga
ati bali kutarizaini nabakukira kufamu
Taina lubangu from nowhere kwa isa sama story nabale mbenkata bali kutarizaini ukuba tuleke okubalanda
Efira nachiraba ndapo nati mama no bwasha twakwata mu kyalo kyesu is every time there is a big issue they've taken advantage of bringing up stories that will divert our attention to such kind of thing. And that story,
the trending story.
Yes,
they will kill the trending story.
Yes, and that is one of the cases in Mlerandapwe. It's one of the cases.
Because even if when they military, attack Tayari, right? You remember that incident?
Yes.
with abduct.
Mhm.
That story, it was going all over. The next day, they killed that story by going, one day, next day, by a pampamunengan. It's a story there, what I had.
Yes.
Right,
They think they are more smart than us. They are not smart. Fiona, we are putting it on record. Fiona, with a private today.
my story, the fact is social media, my stories are they are permanent forever and ever. Amen. No, papa, the banner cloud.
They are coming
Kwali wana.
25. Nishambo
Kyonse babafiresungiwa mu makumbi era nga twaisa 2026 byonse bikaba computerized kwambira kuli kapokola office yakwe ikaba motoka. That's what is happening in 2026. Everything will be on a computer. Takuli kyako but yo n'abengira mu office n'abeeba computer n'abeeba evidence docket nailuba. Are you kidding me? Can we be deep? Not office. Eh?
Bajo Marangi finshife na fidu iyo muna chitike fintu mutiwa nakana
It's
okunaka.
nonsense. Ikile chapira lwalika n'omuntu okuwa apuma wale. Your docket nailuba, your computer nailuba. Even why are you not computerized?
And computer ngaluba, is it just one server? Imo babika people said all the information.
Chama pa cloud, takwaba na server. Mutionse nombadi mwela ni pa cloud. You can access information. Eh? Okay, wapona my guests, Vandi. Are you there?
Yeah, me, I'm here.
Okay. Vapona bazen. Anyway, chetu isali na nakabwaira bombe ko panono wako.
Okay, awe.
Na makare gomulo paule kama wai bateresa yangu. Tumulo. Oh my child.
Yeah. Awe.
UPN dips welcome you mulopa.
Awe. I'm sure wabade unfa. Nityo fine turelanda post. Not that we hate the party or we are sidelining them or we are castigating our own, but we are just saying this because we want a better Zambia. If you wake up of your that you are in a country where and then people are comparing, say no. Even if your president can tell you to say your country shan taumwa kwatapo na airport. Wala mbira pesa nokuta boast. Ero ni nshimule ibikati Zambia kuchalo.
Chibale for privatize airport na landire ine. He wants to nalibe shiba ine nalibe shefu bakita operate nga balefa ekintu bambo kula sonsomba panono the next thing mukonva pyati ili private.
Awe trefu abatukudire ko fyena ngo niyo turerorere yako katinga ni akumanse yo barekre mat barekura airport kumanza. So trefu atumone ikawapo isuma.
Yes, let's see what they will do. All right, thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you everybody for watching. Follow, like, share. God bless. Bye.